everybody, welcome back to FM24 with the European Journeyman Save, and it's the start of the league season with Malmo. A couple more signings and the cup went really well. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Save, and fellow managers, we are taking on BK Häcken in the opener of the league. The Allsvenskan is getting underway today, and the cup went very, very well. If we're diving into the schedule, then you can see that in the cup group we won our first game 4-1. Then we beat Mjällby 3-0, and we drew 2-2 in the last group game, which had nothing to do with it, really. We then went and played IFK Norrköping and won 4-1, and then played Elfsborg and won 5-1, setting us up nicely to play Hammarby in the final, which for some reason takes place in the middle of May. I don't know why, but it does. Not too sure what's going on in Swedish football there. It would make sense to do it here, right, before the season starts when you're playing pre-season friendlies. But no, it is done in the middle of May. I think that's probably to align with the summer football, the other football leagues, the rest of European football, so that the winner is then put into Europe, but I'm not 100% sure. But we are taking on BK Häcken in this one, where we are predicted to win. We've also got a lot of predictions in terms of best player, top goal scorer, and best young player as well. But let's go and have a look a little bit more at the transfers. So we've moved on a couple of young players. One is Besnik Tahiri, who actually looked like he could be pretty useful. We've sold him for 19k. His contract was expiring. The coaches were basically very dismissive about how good he could be, and that sort of aligns with the PA here. The Albanian Swedish player moves to Halmstad. To be honest, we're not going to miss him. And the last one out was Almir Bellman. The Swedishman moved for 13.75k, 23 years old, no potential, very good physically but really lacking technically. He has moved on, wasn't going to get a chance to play for us at left back, so we've moved him on, and he is going to go and do something for Varberg boys. Hopefully he has a decent career. And on to the solitary in, now that the transfer window shut. This is our final transfer that we've made. It is right winger, Polish-Swedish right winger Patrik Valczak, who joins for £2.2 million, which some of you may seem as quite a lot of money, but crossing 14, dribbling 15, loads of acceleration, pace, stamina, balance, agility. He's going to give us a really good option on the right-hand side, and his signing became a bit more of a necessity. He is a Swedish homegrown player, but we have had a massive injury to Zachary Lukil. It actually happened in pre-season. I forgot to mention it in the last episode. He broke his lower leg in the friendly against Blackburn, which was pretty much a nightmare because he's one of our options at right wing. So we were lacking at right wing. So we've taken a pretty big step to replace a right winger who will be back in a couple of months. But Patrik Valczak is in. And he's tall, he's good in the air, he's got it all. He's only 23. He's really good. He's really good. He's going to be really good, right? He's going to be a great option on the right-hand side that we can use. And I'm very happy with the balance of the squad, how the squad is playing, and what we can do this year, to be honest. In terms of the club as a whole, they seem pretty happy with what we've done in terms of transfers in and out. They don't like a few of the ones we've sold. Apparently we've sold them for a bit too little money. But everything's looking good. The stadium and the facilities is looking good. The captain and vice captain didn't change. Key player is now Jeremy Andre, the centre forward. We're playing with a two-striker system now, and Koopman has done very well in the cup, so he can definitely score goals. So I'm hoping to see lots of goals this year. We are predicted to finish first in the league this year. We are 1-4 favourites, so they are pretty much saying if we don't win the league, we've had a really monumentally bad season. If we're looking at the sort of Dream 11, we have 8 players in it, including both of our strikers, a central midfielder, our left winger, left back, centre back, right back, and the goalkeeper. So the media are hyping us up quite a lot for this year. Can we respond to the media hype? I certainly hope so. I do certainly hope so. But today is the first league game of the season where we're taking on BK Häcken. Hammarby have gone top with a draw. I'm going to assume Elfsborg are going to go top because they're currently 2-0 up over Blompopachkana, which is a fun name to say, and I think I'm saying it wrong, so I really don't mind. But we have lots of choices to go through. So I'm going to sort of pick the team because this was left over from the Cup. I don't think there's going to be too many changes, but we'll be right back. Okay then, this is how we're going to be lining up for the first league game of the season. Salles in goal, Van Dam, Andre, Enarsson and Stanescu at the back. Berg Johnson and Rosengren in midfield. Valksek on the right, Delattre on the left. Koopman and Andre partner each other up front. And as you can see, we've got plenty of homegrown players still at the club, which is awesome. And it's a very basic system, this 4-4-1, and I'm hoping that it can work for us in the... I said we've got loads. We've only got 9 players trained in Sweden. Okay, we'll have to bring Alvarez back in for Jimmy Vargas for now, who's also a little bit tired, so that's an easy change. That gives us the 9 Swedish homegrown players that we need, which is good. I like the fact that you could technically have a full 11 of non-Swedish homegrown players and a full bench of Swedish homegrown players. So for a potential Build a Nation save, Sweden wouldn't be too bad, because as long as the bench is full, that could be really good. We have to win our home games. No excuses. I did fix the ball in the cup as well, so that should now be solved. The 4-3-3 can cause some issues against this system. We have had problems before as we go and shake hands with the opposition manager, and we're going to get into this one. It's Malmo versus BK Häcken, and I'm hoping that we can start with a good result. Berg Johnson with the corner swings it on towards Andre. It's headed away. Risp is there. We hold him up and he just boots it away down the right-hand side, or our left-hand side. Enarsson puts it into Rosengren. Rosengren into Berg Johnson. Stanescu. He's got a player up the line, but it cuts in field. Stanescu goes back to Enarsson, up to Rosengren, into Andre. Andre just holding the ball. It's a very patient tactic, trying to get our shape set up and push our players forward when we need to. As you can see, the Volante goes a little bit higher up as Berg Johnson. Great turn in the middle from Berg Johnson. He's through, shoots from range. Could have put in one of the strikers, but Magro with an easy save. And yeah, it's a much more of a patient, controlling possession tactic. There's no real quick counters and things like that. As Valkeski's there, on his debut, he's hit the bar. He does have the height advantage over most of the fullbacks in the league, and he's really come close there with a header, smashing the woodwork. But yeah, we're in a good position. Koopman trying to field it through to Delattre, but couldn't get it through. Mosdin into Janssen. That's a good interception from Andre. Up to the other Andre. He gets it back. And then there's an overlap from Walkazak, who gets in, ball into the middle, looking for Delattre, hits it on the volley because the defender missed the interception. And 9 minutes and 30 seconds into the league, we are 1-0 up, and Walkazak gets... Walkazak, that's what we're going to call him, Walkazak. He gets a debut assist, and Delattre at the back post. I mean... I thought the cross was meant for Koopman. It wasn't. It was looped over the defender's head. And Delattre on the volley. What a finish that is. It's 1-0 to Malmo. And yeah, the season preview suggests that we should beat everyone in our way, but it's never a given. The players have actually got to turn up. So hopefully they can make this happen as Gustafsson comes down the left-hand side into Risp. He's pressured by Van Dam. And the header from Houdini goes over the bar with Stanescu, who's not the tallest, causing a bit of pressure on the player there. Now, what we could do is look to really shut this game down and get involved in Häcken's face a little bit, try and stop their playmaker from getting on the ball as Risp is there. There's Brusberg and there's Mahudin again. A little space on the edge, and effort just curls past the post. You are playing as a playmaker, so yes, let's go in hard on you. Don't let you get anything of the ball right now. You're an inverted full or no-nonsense fullback, so I'm not too fussed about you, but I want Fabricio to stop getting involved. Muhadin's also having quite a lot of joy, so let's just make sure the wingers don't get too much time, and when they do, we absolutely go and crump them as Muhadin is on it there. Goes back out to Janssen under pressure. We go in hard on Muhadin. Stanescu's given away a penalty, and it does look like they've upped their game since going 1-0 down, BK Häcken. And Roeden is against Sales, and he's tucked it in the bottom corner. I thought the keeper had saved it. Keeper goes the right way, but it's 1-1. And of course, we can always switch to the 4-2-3-1 if we want to take the game to the opposition. But we haven't actually been playing badly, let's be honest. I'm just going to suggest that with Muhadin as well, we push him onto his right foot, stop him coming in field. He's an inside forward on that side, so... if we can keep on his right, that's their first shot on target, and it's a penalty. Football Manager never changes, does it? It never changes. It always screws you over with one shot on goal. One shot on target, one goal. Stanescu, Enarsson, Berg Johnson. Out to Enarsson again. Up to Andre. To Van Dam. Rosengren. Ball through to Andre. He can turn. He gets into a good space. Andre cuts it back. Koopman's there. The target forward gets a goal. 2-1 Malmo. And just as they think they've got a bit of hope back in the game, Häcken have conceded again. And Koopman gets the goal. Andre to Van Dam. Into Rosengren. Good movement off the ball from the striker Andre. He got into a position for the cutback. And it was cut back nicely to Koopman, who had lost his man. And although we play Koopman as a target forward, both of our strikers are very good in the air and tall, and I do think that helps us quite a lot. So, in fact, with that, we might look to potentially whip in a few more crosses, but Van Dam is on the ball. Up it goes to Andre, into Valksack, into Koopman again. Great first touch from Koopman. He's got another one. It's 3-1, and Sven Koopman. I think the top goal scorer award is going to be between Koopman and Andre to see who picks up the most. But it's 3-1 just before half-time to the home team, Malmo, doing very, very well. Waxalk into... I've said his name so many different times in this game. Great turn from Koopman, and the keeper went down early, flicked it over him into the far corner. And at half-time, it's 3-1 Malmo. We are playing very, very well. Keep going, boys. Don't let it drift off. And we've got pace, ability, skill, utility on the bench as well for players that we can bring on. Stanescu having a bit of a shocker, but he did give away the penalty, so we're not going to judge him too harshly. But yeah, we're playing very, very well. They've had 3 shots on target, so at least they've had a few more shots on target. They just haven't really done much with them. So getting to the 60-minute mark, Valksack he deserves a goal, but he's also tired, and we don't want injuries in the first game of the season. So youngster Victor Berisha is going to come on to replace him, and Stanescu can come off to be replaced by Zanden at left back, and we will just go with those two to start. Just take off one player who's tiring, one player who's not having the best of games, with 65 minutes gone. Zanden fires in a free kick up towards Delatrey. It's cleared away, but it looks like a penalty has been given. A handball for Janssen, who's already on a yellow card. This could make Häcken's day very tough, as Janssen is given a second yellow, and BK Häcken are going down to 10 men. Just a little edit there as I had to go and shut my door. But yeah, BK Häcken down to 10 men. The penalty will taken by Berg Johnson, fired down to the left-hand side as he was looking out at the keeper's right, and he makes it 4-1 to Malmo. We are on top of our game right now. This is very, very good. A very good penalty from Berg Johnson, sending the keeper the wrong way. Nothing to worry about there. Right, we've got Van Dam on a yellow. We don't want any stupid yellow cards, so Olsen can come on for him. Berg Johnson is a little bit tired in the middle, but he's having a good game. We've got Kasper Enarsson looking complacent, but is pretty fit and healthy. Kevin Andre as the libero is getting a little bit more tired. We've got another stoppage if we need it, so we'll just do the one sub for Van Dam, as we are going top of the league as it stands, which is lovely, isn't it? You want to start as you mean to carry on in a league season like this, and you can see they're playing a very, very narrow system, so we're just going to shift a few more players off to the sides when we have the ball. And I think what we're going to do is, what did I want to do here? Let's go straight out to the flanks when we got the ball. We'll go for that, and then I think we're just going to ask our wingers per se. So Delatrey, if I can just get into here, sit narrower, that's fine, but let's go cross more often, and cross more often. Oh, he's already on cross more often as a winger, so that is all gravy. Let's see if we can get the ball in the air to our strikers, see if we can attack the wings and make it count with that extra man as we win the ball back. Andre has it back to his, we'll call him brother, Andre, into Berisha, into Enarsson. Berisha on it again. Now, Berisha was a guy that went out on loan last year, made his debut for us in the cup games, and looks like he could be a pretty useful young player, as Andre's shot is blocked and it's cleared away, and Olsen picks up the loose ball. And yeah, we've just got such good squad depth here in this Malmo team. I'm very excited about it. The interesting thing will be is that if all the Belgians that we've brought in, as Berisha, oh, his shot was blocked, if all the Belgians perform as I think they should, clubs in like mainland Europe is what we'll call them, main leagues Europe, might step up and take notice of how good they are and pry them away from us in what would be the summer when our league is in the middle of its season and their leagues finish. We'll have to keep an eye on that just to make sure. So Kevin Andre's feeling tired. We'll bring on Perez for him. And Berg Jonsson has his goal from the penalty spot. We'll bring on Rida Amor and then swap you two over. So Rida Amor can not, in theory, play in... How have I just got an injury after making all my subs? Sven Koopman off. We'll bring on Victor Borstam for just a run out for the youngster. So who didn't come off there? Oh no, they all did come off. I must have a sub left anyway. So, okay, well, a bit like, hopefully it's not a bad injury to Koopman, because that could be a disaster. But 21 shots to 7, 10 on target to 3. It just goes to show that you don't have to play gegenpress in Football Manager. If you've got a system that works with player movement, it's all good, because this system doesn't do any sort of counter press or countering, anything like that. We are looking all gravy, baby. 4-1, top of the table. Elfsborg did get a 2-0 win. Mjällby beat Oosters 2-0 as well. Osters 2-0. And everybody else seemed to draw. So that's a bit strange. Does it show how close the Swedish league is? I don't know. Our scouts are still out there looking for players. It was our birthday, and we celebrated it with a 4-1 win. Oh yeah, 4th of April is actually my birthday. Sven Koopman is injured with a twisted ankle, so that's not too bad. 4 to 8 weeks. I think we'll be okay without him there. And Valkzak impressed on his debut. And Demigard prefers Koopman to Erling Haaland. Are you mental? Are you a nutter? £900,000 a week. He's 31-year-old. What's his 13 is his lowest goal-scoring season in this save. That is insane. Absolutely insane. But anyway, the league season kicks off. It's a 4-1 win to get it going. I hope you're all having a great time. I'm sure I'm having fun in the UK, where I'm responding to your comments and chatting to you all on Discord. All of that is in the description below if you want to get involved. If you want to be a channel member, please do sign up. Patreon or channel membership through YouTube is always much appreciated. We've hit 10,000 subscribers. Let's keep this going. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.